to Christianity. Who was this? Dionysius Therapagite. He taught that you can gain the knowledge of God through faith. Before that, there was no faith in Christianity. Christianity is something wrote up for you. St. Thomas Aquinas, he promoted this. This is how it got heavy in Christianity. So y'all have to know certain things and stop looking for somebody to pacify y'all every step of the way, man. If you, a lot of y'all are now into Zen, I'm taking Zen. Who the founder of Zen? Do you know that Wei Nung is the founder of Zen? And he's the one that said that the blank mind is space, and that space contains everything. Did you know that? That's what I was just telling y'all. The blank mind is like space. It's just empty space. It's area. Why do you think the United States call it their secret space? What, Area 51? They could just call it Space 51. You think space means something with aliens, and no, just area, just something to put something in. The blank mind is space, and space contains everything. You put everything in space. A universe is in space. Y'all gotta start thinking, man. Be more kind to crazy people. All right? Because their soul is with God. Even the Arabs say that. A lot of the Arabs say that. Remember, meditation as a practice, in certain ways, is a withdrawal from life. And you don't want to just always withdraw from life. Know what you're doing meditating. I told you, you can lose yourself. You can zombie. You don't have to get back. Take it one day at a time, in a way, but always be futuristic. When I say take it one day at a time, it means day by day plan. But you're planning for the future. Always understand that. Meditation is medicinal. It's not a diet. I'm not going to explain everything that I'm saying. I'm going to say some cliches that I'm throwing at y'all that you rewind and you break down. And if you don't like the fact that I'm not explaining it, look at the screen again. Breaking news. Stop wanting somebody to care about you. Care about yourself, and that's a good teacher. Once you get mad at me, once you say, damn, Apex, you ain't had to say it like that. You disrespecting working people. You making people. Yeah, once they go and say, but you know what? He's right. He's right. Then I did what I was supposed to do. Like a sculpture. Had to chip away at you for you to reveal the real you. You lift your chest up, because that's the time we get stronger, when we down. When our back is against the wall, we start creating on our own. We get into this crazy shit that we get into, and we get it done. And we know that. Okay? If you get into this, a true Zen master, the true Buddhist teachers that really teach, I'm telling you, they'll tell you to go away. Some of them tell you they don't have nothing to teach you. They ignore you. So you listening to me to get more of your soul or spiritual enlightenment is you saying that you have no soul until a teacher or a pastor gives it to you, as if you don't already have it yourself. I can't fix your soul. Only you can. You come to listen to me to gain a new thought pattern, new ideas. This dude be spitting shit that I didn't really think in that way. And then it don't take me. I just helped you out. Then it takes you to go and do it. So don't let nothing I do the way I say it makes you upset, because the program that you're referring to, when I was speaking of women and I said the word starts with a D, but I should have said penis. No, I shouldn't have said penis. I said what I wanted to say. I won't repeat it again to go off vibe. Because again, my sponsor may be listening. I want to show her that I have respect for what she asked me not to do. And I respect that she didn't ask me not to share what I wanted to share. She just told me to keep in mind that I have an older audience. But listen to what I said in that last program. Okay? Listen to what I'm saying in this broadcast. If what I say upsets you, or threw you off your vibration. How could it have? You're not going to no pastor or nobody else to really get your soul corrected. You're going to learn something new that you might not knew. And then when you hear powerful things, they help you just automatically change. You go up, you be about it. But it's still ultimately you that has to change. I can't correct your soul. I really can't. I can't correct nobody's soul. So if I'm too harsh on your soul or your spirit, it's because you need or want me to guide you in a more comfortable way. How could what I say or exposing myself through curses to make a point make you uncomfortable if you're here to listen and learn and not be guided, or here to just believe me, in which your program makes you do? You just agree with me by way of my logic or my vibe and my frequency. That's all. You might feel what I'm saying and you agree with me that way. You might have went and checked the doctrine that I told you to go check, and you might agree with me that way. Or you could disagree with me, but don't disagree with me based on disagreeing because I spoke harsh. Ask yourself, did I speak truth? I am not your pastor or your religious leader. I don't teach nothing that you should believe. I share with you things you should know from my journey or my experiences of the high solar deities that speak through me. You can listen to me or you don't have to listen to me. But you have to be real with yourself at some point. I am that alarm clock. And if you're having trouble waking up, then you don't need your alarm clock not to sound. I offer no apology. I'm here for you to get yourself together for real. So when you listen to me, yeah, it's going to be some things that make you mad because it's you. It hits you. You're a female that did some of these things. You're a dude that did some of these things. You feel bad because it's you. But you shouldn't. Because that's what it's all about. The true pastor or true clergy or somebody that's truly trying to get you together dogs you out first. Got to give you a self-check. Got to get you to look in the mirror first. Because once you look in the mirror and realize all your fucking sins and atrocities and your nasty, low-down, dirty, secret little shit that only you know you do, you clean that up by way of recognizing it. It ain't going nowhere. Then go out and start moving toward the more positive things in life. That's how you clean it up. You don't really clean it up. It don't go nowhere. But you make yourself feel better by doing something better. All right? So for those of you, again, who on the last broadcast, that know the broadcast that I'm referring to, that was a little offended, again, look at the screen. All right? Did you look at the screen? Did you get into that vibe right there? We're gonna roll out now, all right? But just think about everything I said. And earlier this week, I gave my students, 46 to be exact, a test. Things that, basic tests to see if you're that dummy that I was talking about earlier. Because we have been broken down. We're dumb nation, man. And we don't know the basics. So as we roll out, I'm going to just ask y'all some of the questions that I asked my students. Basic things to just see where you at. Because to even be in my realm, to even want to come and become a student of mine, certain things you have to know. Certain things you just automatically have to know. And these are not smart things. These are basic things that you need to know. For instance, what is AM? When we say it's 6 o'clock AM, what does AM mean? Without Googling, see how well you do. Don't cheat yourself. Okay? Don't cheat yourself. Without Googling, do not Google. Ask yourself, did I know any of these without having to look it up? And then when I did look it up, what method did I use for looking it up? Did I Google? Did I say Google Gaga? Did I pacify myself? Or did I think for a while before I even tried to look it up? Think for a while before you even try to look it up. What does AM mean? What does PM mean? When someone is saying it's 78 degrees such and 40 degrees Celsius, what does Celsius mean? To date, the scientists of America, of the world, of the planet, how many elements are they up to? How many elements have been discovered? Do anybody know these things? I'm asking. In the human genealogy, or the evolution of mankind from apes, what do they mean when they use the term the missing link? In the human genealogy of things, or the evolution of mankind from apes, what do they mean when they use the term missing link? Do y'all know that? What would be another way to describe a dimension? Huh? Before the spoken word, what was used to communicate or identify oneself? Do y'all know any of this? Do y'all know that in certain colors, the color pink is a dominant color? That we were educated to believe pink is a feminine color? Did y'all know that? Where do colors come from anyway? It's the only one I'm going to tell y'all. Only one I'm going to give y'all. Spinning of an atom produces a spectrum of colors. Color comes from atoms spinning at a certain point or at a certain rotation. How many miles per hour do you have to be going to orbit this planet? Just to orbit. Do y'all know? No, you don't. No, you don't. You know what's in your educational system. I think it's 17,500 and something miles. It's definitely 17,000 or something like that. But what are photons? Do y'all know these things? So if I gave y'all a test like that, certain things y'all use every day, AM. What does AM mean? It's 6 o'clock PM. What does PM mean? According to their calculations, how many miles is the sun away from the planet Earth? Just ask yourself, rewind and ask yourself some of these questions without cheating, and know that you don't know none of this shit. Because you're religious. And like I'm saying, you're part of the dumb chain. Get away from the dumb chain. Get the fuck off your cell phone, man. Get off your cell phone every day. Stop looking at it. Stop checking it. Stop letting your life revolve around. Stop shopping from it. Stop paying your bills from it. Stop using the beast to become who you are. Stop working so goddamn hard. Stop planning to work. Stop being happy to be a fucking entrepreneur. Go follow your own bliss. Follow your own dreams for a change. Live before you fucking die. Live a little before you die. And sit there and think about what you're planning to do for the next 5 or 6 years. If you're 40 and better and you're still planning work, you're failing. You're failing. You got to live at some point. And I'm not excluding making your money, but there's more than one way to skin a cat. You're in America. So you got the same bullshit excuse that people used when they used to come home. Well, I can't get a job and I'm a felon. And you ain't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that shit either. Well, I got to work. I got to do it. No, you got to follow your dreams. Create something. Sell your clothes. Sell food. Get a vending license. Go fishing. Sell fucking fish. Get up off your ass and create. Cut your hours for this fucking corporation that you're working for. Worrying about taxes and all that kind of shit. Worrying about your credit score. Your credit score don't define you. It don't define who you are. Your credit does not define whether you're going to get a house or not. Make currency. Make money. That will change everything. Get into the Bitcoin. There's all different kind of currencies out here. Stop doing it one way. Because if you already know what you make, you already know what your bills are, then you just roboting around every 2 fucking weeks, waiting for that same check to keep doing the same thing, to wait on the pension when you're fucking dead, to wait on the 401k when you're dead. Or to give money to a 401k plan and be stupid enough to have to agree to borrow your money back. Stop talking, stop being happy to get a fucking job. Be like, man, yeah, I got a fucking job, man. I got to go to work. Don't be happy. Oh, I'm ready to start Tuesday. Yep. I'm ready to put in 60 hours. Dumb nigga. Dumb niggette. Look at the screen.